Thanks for coming. So before we say anything, let's just sit in the heart, in the field of pure awareness. So two questions or statements of awakening. A shortcut of awakening is we can say, I am aware. And the second, I am aware that I am aware. And recognize this self-awareness. The awareness is aware of itself. This is the true self-awareness. Capital S-E-L-F. You don't need any technique to be self-aware. Awareness has the ability to be self-aware. Svasamvedana, the self-reflective nature. Awareness can not only be aware of something outside, inside. I said the contents of awareness. Now you're aware of my voice. That's one content in your awareness. You're aware of your body, of something. Makes sense? Not only awareness can be aware of something, but also awareness can be aware of itself. Buddha knows he's a Buddha. Consciousness is conscious of itself. Maybe for the first time, you are aware that you are aware. You don't need any teacher. You don't need any spiritual book. To be self-aware, you don't need time. To be self-aware, you don't need travel to the mountains, temples. No prayer is needed. No prostration. No rites. No ritual. No words even. It's a direct experience. I am aware that I am aware. So simple. For the first time, the awareness does not lose itself in the complexity of the world. For the first time, the awareness does not lose itself in all kinds of relationships. For the first time, awareness knows it can unite everything. It recognized the first split between the awareness and contents of the awareness. That's the first split. I and everything or everyone that is not I. That's the first split. The first split is a region of suffering. All the suffering starts from this split. I and the other. Observer and observed. For the first time, if you recognize this split, you can unite this split into one. The observer is the observed. There's neither observer nor observed. There's only observing. You can say that too. There's only activity of observing or experiencing. The dualistic way of looking disappeared. The region of suffering turns into the region of happiness. Same point, but different way of looking. And ultimately, there's no suffering. There's no happiness. There's only experiencing. Good, bad, ugly, beautiful are the labelings of the mind. This is heart. You're sitting in a field of pure observing. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in one drop. There's no separation between the wave in the ocean, the drop in the ocean. The ocean and the wave becomes one. You are one. The whole world is you, all you, yet only you. Welcome to the club of enlightenment. Your life starts from this awakening. Our true life starts from this moment of awakening. For the first time, the waves of the ocean recognize it is the entire ocean in action. All the waves, each wave and all the waves are the entire ocean in action. So this is a metaphor, right? Every human being, all the human beings are the cosmic intelligence in action. Or say love in action, wisdom in action. You, like the wild flower in the valley, open your face and smile to the sunlight. You are the free bird robin, singing in the valley. Beautifully, freely. No worry, no anxiety, no depression, no conflict. You are the tail of a blue whale flapping on the surface of the ocean, creating a beautiful splashes. You're not only free, you can enjoy your freedom anywhere, anytime. You can brush your teeth in freedom. You can wash your dishes in freedom. You can clean your room in joy because nothing can worry you, stress you anymore. You are the conscious wind. In the pure, open, blue sky. Tell me anything that is freer than a wind in the sky. You are the light traveling in the cosmos, massless, yet contains heat and warmth, contains infinite information. That's our essence. My dear awareness. Uh, that's our potential. And that's our Buddha nature. You don't earn it because of you meditate. You don't become it because you pray. You don't have it because somebody teaches you. You are it. You always are. Okay, maybe let's study a little bit something about the Heart Sutra. Yeah, Heart Sutra. I just quickly read the article. If there's anything makes sense, I will read it aloud. So make sure we are in the same page. Just paste it here. Again. Yeah. You can read it. I'll read it too. So the Maha Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra. It's a full, complete title of the sutra, but simply we say Heart Sutra. Maha means great, a great without greater. So that's absolutely great. Prajna, wisdom, your total, complete understanding of the reality. Paramita, 6 ways to reach the other shore or to realize the oneness or the ultimate reality. There's different ways. Hridaya, I'm not sure because Sanskrit, I don't know here. Sutra is Buddha's teaching, but Sutra is the connecting element. Yesterday I said this, right? Where's my mala? It's mala here. So it's a mala. We have 108 beads, 100 little ones, right? But in between all the beads, there's a thread, right? Connecting all the beads. That's the sutra thread mean. This is so. Again, I ask you, what is the connecting element that unites all your experiences, connecting all your memories, thoughts, feelings, relationships? The awareness. Make sense? No awareness, no experience. Who are you in a deep sleep without a dream? Are you a gentleman? Are you a lady? Are you dad or daughter or mom or son? In deep sleep, what's your social role? What's your name? How old are you? You see, these questions we never asked. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all 5 skandhas are empty and is saved from all suffering and distress. Let's read the Chinese one. 观自在菩萨行深般若波罗蜜多时，照见五蕴皆空，度一切苦厄。Okay, okay, that's it. So, Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara is the great Bodhisattva, like archangels. Angels are different levels, right? Like archangel is the boss of angels. Let's say the Maha Bodhisattva, the great Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara is like there's a chief. Anyway, high level realized being, Also is the symbol of compassion, wisdom. When practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceive that all 5 skandhas are empty. 5 skandhas: forms, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and limited consciousness or consciousness are all empty. Basically, forms are the material world. Look around, every object we can perceive, a tree, a car, a building, a table, computer, my image. That's in the first, it's the first skandha. Forms. I also include galaxies, stars, planets. Second one, feelings. When you see a beautiful flower, you have a nice feeling. When you see ugly stuff, you have a disgusting feeling. That's the feelings. The second skandha, also perceptions. How you perceive the world depends how you feel. So I will say perception comes earlier than your feeling. I gave examples like in an empty room, there's a table, and on that table there's a red apple. 5 people in the room looking, 5 beings looking at the same apple. So the first one is a physicist. The second one is an artist. The third one is a nutritionist. The fourth one, let's say, a dog or bug. A bug on the table is looking at the red apple, okay? And the fifth one is the fifth being is Buddha. The 5 beings looking at the same red apple, they have a different understanding of the same object, apple. Physicist, more, atoms, subatomic atoms, forces, matter, space, that kind of concept, right? Artist, texture, shape, gradients of the brightness, size, artist view is different. And the third one, nutritionist, vitamin A, vitamin B, water level, sugar level, protein level, sweetness. Is it good for your health? One apple a day keeps the doctor away. And the fourth, a bug. Let's say a bug on table, which likes to eat apple. So maybe a bug with 100 eyes. Total different perception from an apple. We only can take a guess. And the fifth being is a Buddha. Buddha looking at an apple. Very interesting, right? All these 5 beings looking at the same red apple had different understanding or perception, feeling. That's how, I just give an example of how perception or perspective plays a role. Everyone has his or her mental perception or glasses. So what's the Buddha's view to a red apple and to the whole phenomena world is totally different from yours, trust me. His or her understanding is so complete. It may include all the previous 5 or previous 4. He welcomes all perceptions, yet he can be free from every perception. Do you follow? How many perceptions or views right at this moment on planet Earth? How many minds now? 8 billion different minds or worlds, because we have 8 billion different perceptions. And from this perception, we go to the 4th skandha, mental formations. So we know an apple is an apple because we experienced this. And the parents told us it's a green apple, it's a red apple, it's round, we touch, we eat, we feel, we experience. We have these mental formations based on perception, feeling, and sensory inputs. Make sense? That's the 4th skandha. Then the 5th skandha is the consciousness or knowledge. So we draw a conclusion. I even don't need to see an apple. When I touch it, I know it's an apple. That's the conclusion I draw from past experiences. That one round, shape with a tip, with a stem on top, that's an apple. I know it instantly when I touch it. I don't need to watch it or see it. Or I can taste it, I know it's an apple. So the 5th skandha is the conclusion we draw from the previous 4. Now comes the important thing. Buddha say, let's back to this Heart Sutra. I will paste it here, okay? Paste it in the text. Chat. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all 5 skandhas are empty. So that's the Buddha Avalokitesvara's teaching. All 5 skandhas are empty. Forms, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Consciousness here refers to limited consciousness, okay? Like knowledge. Is not complete consciousness yet. All the 5 skandhas are empty. Empty has a close relation with no self, impermanence. So emptiness, no self, impermanence. 3 marks of all the existences. Let me rethink. Okay.因缘所生法，我说即是空。一位是假名，一是中道义。So the Bodhisattva Nagarjuna said this: emptiness has close relation with the dependent arising or origination. And it's the middle way. Anyway, next time I will talk. I talked about this. So emptiness, no self, impermanence, the middle way actually is closely related. You cannot separate one Buddha's teaching from another. It's all the teachings are pointing to that reality. Anyway, emptiness is not denial of existence, but the insight into the existence. The table, the mala, using now has no true self because it relies or depending on material from the earth, from the designer, manufacturer. I have to buy it, and the salesman have to put on that shelf that I can buy. Depends on so many factors. So this one factor that if one factor is missing, so I won't hold this model in my hand right now. And most important, me, awareness, have to be here to watch this mala. Without me, without this mala, you see. So this mala has no true self. It is depending on every other thing I mentioned. So it's empty. Okay. Empty also means it's impermanent. There's no everlasting, no inherent self. This mana has no everlasting inherent self. It is subject to time. That's the meaning of emptiness. Actually, this understanding can apply to every other thing. A feeling, a thought, a relationship, a star, a galaxy, a plane, a planet, a tree, everything. So this understanding is profound. Actually, only when you understand the true meaning of emptiness, you can awaken. So once you understand the emptiness, you are saved from all sufferings and distress. You won't attach to something that is not everlasting, because one day you're going to lose it. I love my dad, but he passed away. No one, nothing is permanent, because no one, nothing has a true self. Physically, when say, in this context, when say someone as a physical one, okay, like the physical body is empty. The emotional mind is empty. They come and go. Once you see the emptiness of the phenomena world, the emotional world, the mental world, even energetic world, you are saved from all suffering and distress. So profound. That's why Heart Sutra is the essence of essence. Okay, let's go on. Sariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is empty, form. The same is true feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. So pay attention there. So we have 5 skandhas. Here, translation of 5 skandhas are form, feelings, perceptions, impulses. So the fourth one is impulses. Instead of I use the mental formations. There's a different translations. But anyway, if you understand it, you understand it. Don't stick to attach to the words. So I will Sariputra. So the relationship between Sariputra and Avalokitesvara here is just like teacher and student. It's a start of conversation. You need at least two people to start a teaching, right? So I'm the sorry. Okay, too much words here. I will cut some of them. Sariputra is the student, Avalokitesvara is the professor or teacher. Form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. So form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. So you have two ways to express one thing. One is affirmation. Form is emptiness. The other is a negation. Form is not different from emptiness, and vice versa. So you see it's very how to say concise and logic. And you can say feelings are no different from emptiness, and emptiness is no different from feelings. You can go on like perceptions are no different from emptiness, and emptiness is no different from perceptions. And mental formations is same as emptiness. Emptiness is same as mental formations. So save some words here, right? Same is the true of feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Too much for you? And go on at Sariputra. All dharmas are marked with emptiness. All dharmas. What are dharmas? Dharmas are all the inputs from your five senses. What you can see, take a look. What you can hear, listen. What you can smell, what you can taste, and what you can touch. So all inputs from your five senses. And outputs of your mind, a thought, a feeling, emotion, memory, hopes, wishes, dreams, projects, business. So that's the Dharma. Also including all the galaxies, all the forms, names, bodies and minds, everything in the space-time are dharmas. So Buddha used dharma. So Sariputra, hey, student, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear. 不生不灭. So why it's so hard to why? There's sun rising, there's sun setting, there's summer is coming, winter is coming, Christmas is coming. Why you don't say they do not appear or disappear? It's very hard to understand by a logic mind. 不生不灭, 不净不垢, they're not tainted or pure. Do not increase or decrease. 不增不减. Therefore, in emptiness, no form, no feelings, perceptions, impulses. So I just translate into mental formations, consciousness. There's no form, feeling, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Five skandhas are illusory. Five skandhas are illusion. It's just like the reflections in the mirror. If you look at a mirror in the morning, every day, is that the reflection in the mirror real you? No, but it has your size, it has your nose, your clothes, your body, but it's not you. So I just give you a metaphor. All our forms, or the five skandhas, feelings, form, feeling, perception, mental formation, consciousness, are just like reflections in your conscious mirror. They are not true. They're not real. They are all marked with emptiness. So they do not appear or disappear. So here, the best metaphor I can give to you is the ocean and waves. It seems that waves appear and disappear in the ocean, but in the eyes of ocean, it's just one entire ocean in action. So they do not appear or disappear. Tainted or pure, increase or decrease. You see, appear, disappear, tainted or pure or impure, increase or decrease, permanent and impermanent. This dualistic way of looking at the world is wrong. That's why non-duality is kind of trend in the spiritual teaching now. In the total view, is one. There's only consciousness. Everything others is made of and in consciousness. It's crazy, I know. That's why Heart Sutra is so hard. Heart Sutra is so profound. There's no eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realms of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of mind consciousness. So this is a negation. No. Neti, until nothing to negate. Voila. If something is so hard to describe in affirmation, maybe the best way is to negate. Do you follow? Not this, not that. No. So in emptiness, there's no form, no feelings, no perceptions, no mental formations, no consciousness. That's the negation of five skandhas. Then it continues to negate. There's no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind. That's the negation of six senses. And the object of the six senses, there's no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind. Six negations of the objects of the six senses. And no realms of the eyes, no realms of the nose, no realms of the tongue, no realms of the body, no realms of the mind. It continues to negate the six realms of consciousness. Just give you an example that, so the realms or consciousness, eye consciousness, that's a subdivision of the consciousness. When you see something, when you see the red roundish stuff, a fruit, you know it's an apple. So because you have that previous experience that set up in your mind, that thing is an apple. So our consciousness can subdivide it into subconsciousness of eyes, ears, tongues, nose, body, When I close all my eyes, when I touch this thing, I know, oh, it's a cell phone. You see, I have a body consciousness. Do you follow? Because I have experienced a lot of times, so my body draw a conclusion. This thing is a cell phone. And when I listen to a piece of music from guitar, I know it's a guitar. That's my ear consciousness. Uh-oh. Sorry, just one sec. Still there? So you see, Heart Sutra negate 6 senses, negate 5 skandhas, negate 6 sensory organs, negate 6 objects of the 6 sensory organs, negate 6 subconsciousness. We call this 16. So 6 times 3 is 16. We in Buddhism we negate these 16 realms or domains. No ignorance, and so no extinction of it, and so forth. No old age, death, and so no extinction of them. Every phenomenal world is illusion or illusory. It's blow your mind miles away when the first what are they talking about? I have this body. I have nose, ears, eyes. My brain's right here. How can you say there's no such thing? That's why Heart Sutra is so profound. There's no ignorance. Okay. The origin of ignorance is just because you don't know who you are. So you are already who you are, but you don't know who you are. That's the greatest ignorance. But since you are already who you are, once you recognize it, who you are, there's no ignorance anymore. Do you follow? So hard. What? I know sometimes. So if there's no ignorance, there's no antidote of ignorance. There's no wisdom either. It's like sickness and medication. If there's no sickness, there's no medication needed. But once you're sick, the doctor prescribes a medication for you because you're sick. Because of your ignorance, so Buddha say there's wisdom to or counteract your ignorance. But fundamentally, you are a Buddha, so you're not fundamentally or originally you're not ignorant. So there's no wisdom to counteract your ignorance. Do you follow? I know this is the hard part. All the sages or teachers show to be wise, there's 5 wisdoms, 4 wisdoms. Now you say there's no wisdoms. What the heck are you talking about? That's the Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra is like a zoom in, zoom out, until you see every dots or galaxies or planets or stars in a total picture. It's crazy. I know. So, there's no old age, there's no death, there's no extinction of the ignorance. Wow, so beautiful. If you look at the ocean and the waves, yes, waves appears and disappears, but in the mind of ocean, these waves just the play of myself. Do you follow? All the waves appearing, disappearing is just my play. It's the entire ocean in action. So there's no wave. There's no appearance, disappearance. There's no birth and death. There's only one ocean, oneness, non-duality, suchness. Ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta. I don't know. Voila, that's it. No words can describe it. But Heart Sutra is trying to describe it using negations. You see, no ignorance, no extinction of the ignorance, no old age, no death, no birth, no extinction of them. No, 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 no. So many no's. No form, no feeling, no perception, no consciousness, no mental formation, no body, mind, ears, nose, tongue. Wow. Almost like more than 20 negations right now. Also, you see, keep on studying. No suffering, no origination of suffering, no stopping of the suffering, no path leading to the stopping of suffering. No cognition, no attainment with nothing to attain. What? Shoot. What? Let's try this one. 无苦集灭道，无智亦无得。无意识界，无明界，来自于无明界，以至无老死，来自于无老死界。无苦集灭道，无智亦无得，以无所得故，菩提萨埵依般若波罗蜜多故，心无挂碍，无挂碍不，无有恐怖。Okay, the translation is very good. Actually, the translation is very good. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajna Paramita, the wisdom, this clear seeing, the emptiness of all the phenomena world, of the mental world, of the emotional world, energetic world. Okay, you name it. Anything that has an attribute is subject to birth and death, or is empty. Do you follow? Anything you can describe it with an adjective. Something with a form, red color, heavy, rectangular, anything you can describe is empty. I mean, just give an example, right? The Bodhisattva depends on this wisdom, on this clear seeing, the seeing of emptiness, and the mind is no hindrance. So you totally set yourself free. You are freed from your mindset. Any mindset is a hindrance, is an obstacle. No matter how great your mind is or how little your mind is. Maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're an engineer, maybe you're a cashier, maybe a father, maybe a realtor. We all have our mindset, our understanding in our professionalism, right? If you think that is you, then you suffer. Or in other words, if you can be free from your concept, understanding, or mindset, you set yourself free. Without any hindrance, no fears exist, far apart from any perverted views. So perverted is not authentic, is not upright. You are apart from all perverted views or misunderstandings or limited understandings. You can say goodbye to any feelings, emotions, knowledge, mindset, experiences, yet you welcome every feeling, every emotion, every thought, every memory, every desire. You welcome all, yet you can be free from all. Do you follow? That's a freedom. That's a Prajna Paramita. That's a wisdom without any hindrance, without any limitation, without any boundary. No fears exist far apart from any perverted, limited views. And you dwell in nirvana. Where is nirvana? Here and now. Nirvana is not far away from you. No. Nirvana is not the master of yogi or sit there, enter deep meditative state. Is that nirvana? Yes. But a greater Maha nirvana, let's say, is here and now. You have that total understanding of who you are, of what is the reality or nature of the reality. That's a Maha Nirvana. You are not limited by any space, any time, any event of space and time, any situation. You're not confined by any relationship, any concept. You're so free that nothing can shake you anymore, cannot confine you anymore. You see? Yet you welcome every manifestation. It's like you have that huge, great arms that you can embrace everything like space. Okay. Yes, this remind me. Once I said, we are loved. We are so tremendously loved by Universal Mom or Heavenly Father, by his or her two arms. Do you know? Normally, how we name that two arms of Universal Mom and Heavenly Father, Dad. Physics or physicist said it's space and time. Wow. It's crazy. We are everything is embraced by two arms of space and time. Nothing can escape from these two arms of space-time. And two arms of space-time is the two arms of Mother Universe or Heavenly Father. So that's how we are loved. How much you are loved. Now you have to just recognize this. You recognize you are hugely loved, greatly loved, infinitely loved, or blessed, or caressed, or nourished, and no escape from it. From the day one, even before day one, you are loved, caressed, nourished, blessed, infinitely, ardently, enthusiastically. You name any adverb, okay? Sorry for my limited adverbs. That's the Prajna Paramita. You have that understanding. Wow. Now, no hindrance, no fears, no separations. You dwell in nirvana. It's a dynamic nirvana. Could be still, could be active. Any forms, you transcend every form, every model, every structure, every concept. You transcend all. And in the three worlds, past, present, and future, all Buddhas depend on Prajna Paramita and attain Aruttara Samyak Sambodhi. So Aruttara Samyak Sambodhi, the highest realization. I describe it actually. You're one with everything. You're all-inclusive. You've never been exclusive. You're open. You're wise. You're connected. You're pure. You're illuminated. You're luminous. You're fantastic. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. All the words without other opposite ones. Beautiful without ugly. Okay, that's the great beautiful. The great beauty without the opposite. That's the Anuttara Samya Sambodhi. You reach the oneness. One in everything, and one includes all. A total holographic view, all in one and one in all. Therefore, know that Prajna Paramita is a great transcendent mantra, is a great bright mantra, the outmost mantra, is a supreme mantra which is able to receive all sufferings and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajna Paramita mantra, proclaim the mantra which says, Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhisattva. Now you realize you can awaken not only yourself, but also help others awakening to join the club of enlightenment. Do you like party? Christmas is coming, right? So we enjoy. We invite people to come to the party to enjoy, to play, to dance. Now, for this case, is to awaken, because it's the highest joy, is the highest freedom, highest happiness without non-happiness, without suffering. I finish it. Heart Sutra. So simple. But we can go in details again. But anyway, this is my first attempt to talk about this Heart Sutra. It's better you can read it, and if nothing, if there's anything you are not understanding, you can ask. Otherwise, you're not a good student. A good student always asks a good question. Right, Kirsten? Yeah, party of enlightenment could be its own video. Yeah. There's nothing important than awakening. So, if I draw a conclusion, there's only consciousness. If there's something real, that is you. You are real. You, I'm not talking about your body mind, I'm talking you, the awareness. You are real. Everything starts from you. You are the primary. And the you as pure awareness, you never die. Body dies. Mind dies. All body and mind come and go. You don't come and go. You stay put. You stay still. You're always here and now. You see? Bodies moves in you. You know, it's what? Feelings flows in you. Feelings flow in you. Do you like the piano piece, like river flows in you? What's the pianist name? Rumi, I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, the river flows in you. The river of emotion, feeling, thoughts, memory, karmic force, relationship, space and time flows in you. And you don't move. Awareness does not travel. Body, mind travels. I'm talking about the 48th stage of the realization. 48th stage of the realization in the total 52 stages. Very highest level of understanding. Very close to Buddhahood. You are a Buddha, but you have to check in. It's like if you're a billionaire, but you don't know at the bank you have $1 billion. You always think you're poor. And one day, your grandfather or sibling told, hey, Kirsten, you have $1 billion in your bank. Why don't cash them out? Why are you still living in a one single room apartment and worry about your bills? Funny. You are more fortunate than a billionaire. We are more fortunate. Everyone is very rich. I mean, rich not in terms of money, but this pure awareness transcends everything. It's crazy. You are infinite. Actually, no number can measure you. You are the infinity capsulated in this body and mind. Oh my God, I forgot my infinity. Suck. My body mind is so limited, Some jokes, yeah. Okay, I think that's all for today. Sutra. Hopefully you are the Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva already. Everyone is originally Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Vancouver time. Bye now. Hot. Thank you. Thank you, Kirsten, and someone behind curtains. Yeah. Bye.